We'll give them a few seconds to write down their answers, and then we will start the bounce. Quick, quick, quick. All right. Great. You might want to hide your answers a bit, especially the ones on the front row, because it's quite visible from the back. Team 1, let's go for your answer.
Joint session of the Parliament, 50th anniversary of Quit India and the passing of the GST bill.
All right, passing to Team 2.
First part, 50th anniversary of the Quit India movement. Okay, the GST bill for the third part, and okay, singing Vande Mataram in the
Singing Vande Mataram. Team 3.
Okay, we'll say what activity is midnight joint session of the Parliament. Second is Quit India movement, and the last one is GST.
That is the right answer. So we'll get 10 points for Peter Panchali because I didn't reveal if any parts were right. So 10 points to Peter Panchali, 7 points to VR squared. Team number 1 gets 7 points. Team number 3 gets 10 points. And what has Team 4 written down? Midnight session of Parliament, Quit India movement, GST bill. So plus 10 for Team number 4 as well. And they will get the next question. Yeah. No, it's not one question per team. It passes. It's a bounce. It just said 8 questions were there. Question number 2. Yeah, sorry, I'll come in the front. The official moon mascot of Artemis II was designed by 8-year-old Lucas Ye from California. What was the design of this plush toy based on? Something that is close to 6 decades old. And for what practical purpose was this mascot deployed as part of the mission? Quick bounce from team number 2. Once you're done with it, I'll go to team 4 for their answer. Yeah, there's a bigger picture. Vinit, thank you. That's what it looks like. Back to the question. Team 4, do you have an answer? Let's be a bit quick. Yeah, visual once more. Team 4, let's go.
We'll say the design is based on Snoopy.
Snoopy, all right. And what is the purpose?
Practical purpose, I think, to know that you're in the influence of the moon's gravity. When you get close enough, it'll fall or something.
Okay, in the influence of the moon's gravity, you said. All right, passing to team 5.
We'll say practical purpose is a zero gravity indicator, basically.
What is that?
Yeah, pretty much what they said.
Pretty much what they said. All right, okay.
I'm kidding. So
First
when
part?
you're moving from Earth's gravity, and at some point in time, you experience zero gravity, right?
Okay.
So at that point in time, the plush toy sort of floats.
All right.
And that's when you know you've escaped that. For the first part, we'll say Earthrise.
Is the full correct answer. 10 points to team number 5. It's the zero gravity indicator, which is when you leave Earth's gravity, nothing to do with the moon's gravity. But so 10 points to team number 5. And on the pounce, team number 2, you might want to flip that. Yeah, perfect. So Earthrise and zero gravity indicator, 10 points to team number 2 as well. So teams 2 and 5 get 10 points each. Team 6 gets the next question, which is question number 3, sorry. Mixing things up. So the wedding ceremony of Rashmika and Vijay was lauded for its traditional approach, a bold departure from the celebrity pastel wedding era. Which community does Rashmika belong to? And what motif was worn on the back of her blouse? A tribute to an exemption that her community possesses since the 1860s. Question is with team number 6. Team 7 has pounced for it. Team 6, if you're ready, you can go for it. I think you've finished writing, right? Team 7? All right. Team 6.
The community that Rashmika belongs to is the Kodava community.
All right.
And the motif is basically a firearm, or gun or a pistol of some sort, because exemptions to that.
Is the full right answer. 10 points to team number 6. And on the pounce, team number 7 also gets 10 points. And the question is now with team number 7. We can reset the buzzers. Explain these conflicts from a contemporary lens. The first conflict involved a 6-month swap of Pheasant Island, which happens on the account of the Treaty of the Pyrenees that ended a 17th century conflict. Conflict 2 is an island of contention that is named either after a 5th Viscount of a royal burgh in Scotland or after Saint Malo. Conflict 3, the sun broke through the clouds on this May Revolution of Independence in 1810. No cap has gone for their second pounce and they've exhausted their pounces with that. Once you're done writing your answer, we will go to team 7 for the question. No, wait, I think they're still writing down something. We'll give them a few more seconds. Can keep it succinct, just few keywords. Okay, team 2 is done, team 7, go for it.
Okay, so conflict 1, I think is that's why Andorra has those, the 2 leaders.
Okay.
And conflict 3 is?
Yeah, this is the Uruguay, the flag of Uruguay. That's why you have the sun and
Okay,
the blue pillars.
got it. All right, and what's the contemporary connect?
So these are the symbol is
Flags, how they got that. Okay, passing to team 8. All right, goes to team 1.
This is the World Cup semi-finals. France versus Spain, England versus Argentina, and therefore, what are the final? Spain versus Argentina.
Okay, which is which?
So the one on the left is France.
Messing with you, 10 points to them for team number 1. Nice steal. So these are the teams that faced each other at the semi-finals and the finals. So I think island in question was the Falklands, and then this explains why Argentina got the Sun of May on its flag. Quickly done. And on the pounce, team number 2. Let's look at your answer. Very, very nicely done. They've drawn the chart. 10 points to team number 2 as well, who will receive the next question. Inspired by a character in Lolita, Vivian Darkbloom is the alter ego used by Alison De Laurentiis to spy on A in which teen drama series? 3 points. Who's the director of this silent film that you'll see on the next slide? It has a magician named Alcofribas Nasir, based on a character in the work Gargantua and Pantagruel. Another 3 points. And what connects the names of these 2 characters that you see on top? That is Vivian Darkbloom and Alcofribas Nasir. So 3 parts to this question. If you pounce, make sure you get all 3. Simple explanation will do for the third part. A is the name of the character. Yeah. A mysterious character who just goes by A. We'll wait another 10 seconds if someone wants to take a pounce. Team number 2. Yeah, we can have a look at the visual. So on the visual, we have Vivian Darkbloom. Closing pounce. Team number 2, your answer, please.
So we'll say the connect between them is they're all anagrams of the creators of the source material.
And what would who would they be?
So the second one would be François Rabelais.
Okay.
And the first one is Vladimir Nabokov.
All right.
And so the director in the second we'll say is Georges Méliès.
All right.
And for the teen drama, Off Campus.
Off Campus. Team number 3. You'll have to be a bit quick on the passing.
Euphoria for the first part,
All right.
Méliès for the second, anagrams of the characters.
Okay, so we're now just going to repeat the other parts. Okay. Team 5.
Gilmore Girls and whatever.
Okay, cool. Gilmore Girls and whatever. Team 5.
Okay, we'll say Wednesday, Méliès, and anagrams.
All right. Team 6.
Say Méliès, anagrams, and Riverdale.
Passing to team 7.
Yeah, Gossip Girl and the other 2 what?
All right, I was waiting for that as well. Team 8.
Say Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Méliès and the anagrams of the leaders.
Team number 1. Last one on the board.
Okay. The New Adventures of Sabrina.
All right.
Méliès and anagrams.
All right. I think we've exhausted all the teen drama series. I think I saw that gentleman's hand go up first. Yeah. Pretty Little Liars. That's what it's called. So please give him a prize for that answer. 7 points to team number 2 for getting the anagrams and identifying Méliès. And next question goes to 7 points to team number 2. No one pounced. Next one for team number 3. Mythologist Devdutt Patnaik reveals what parallel in the iconography of the goddesses Ganga and Yamuna and geography of the rivers. Team number 7 have gone for their second pounce. Directors of team 3. Very helpful visuals. Team 7, are you done putting down your guess? All right, they have nothing on yet. Need to provide a short explanation as well. All right. Team 3. Go for it.
Okay. So we'll say it's on how, where they flow, as in Ganga has a lot of cataracts and so on. If you look at, it's sitting on like lotus where it has multiple paths and multiple serrated edges where it's like falls, it goes from a high to low.
All
Yamuna
right.
is more a plain river, so there's no background, it's plain kind of a thing.
All right, passing to team 4.
We think it has something to do with the way the pots are, like the pot is on the left hand here and the right hand there, and maybe the Ganga's pot represents the Yamuna, which flows on the left side, and the Yamuna.
Very interesting. I didn't even notice the pot. Nice. Team 5.
Okay, so we are also going to go based off the pot. We're going to say that it flows from east to west versus west to east, so it depends on which hand they're holding.
I knew you'd fall for the pot. Team 6.
We'll try a different line. We'll guess the geography is indicated through the Vahanas.
Okay.
The Yamuna with the tortoise. So basically the areas through which the Ye flows, eventually ending up, moves through Odisha, has more of tortoises. And the other is crocodiles, which will be more through Bengal and that side. So
Team 7 pounds. Team 8.
Yeah, so we'll say that Ganga is seated and Yamuna is standing, and it like represents their relative elevation of the glaciers from which they come.
Okay. Team 1.
Okay. The parallel is the number of arms that each this one has. So the arms represent the tributaries.
All right. Okay. Lovely. Team 2.
So the iconography, okay, so the placement of the feet show the path of the river that is taken. So for example, on the left, it shows 2 feet joining together. So the Alaknanda and Bhagirathi join together to form the Ganga, as opposed to Yamuna where their legs are crossed.
All right. Passes right to the audience. One team came close. Yeah, go there. Okay, it's nothing to do with the direction. Back there. That's the right answer. Preetham from the audience. Please give him a prize for it. So the Vahanas represent the nature of the rivers. So the Ganga has the Makkara, which is powerful, and the Yamuna is very docile and slow and has the tortoise. No points to anyone, and the question comes back to team number 3. Team 7 pounds. Yeah, I think that's -10. Thank you for whoever reminded me. I was very, very keen on seeing what they wrote, but I think they quickly erased it and are taking the -10. So -10 to team number 7 as well. Thank you, audience. Team 3, let's look at your question. The laws of cricket are written and maintained by the MCC to reflect changing times and to further encourage the rising popularity of the game with a newer community. The fourth and latest edition from 2017 was written in what format? And one of the many rewrites, therefore, was that the word batsman was replaced with what word? 2 short answers if you're going for the pounds. Team 7, you've exhausted your pounces, as have team number 2. Team 3? No one's pounced, no. You can go for it.
Okay, so the format is, they used gender neutral format.
All right.
This was no he in the, or this thing, it was they or something. And batsman was replaced by batter.
As simple as that. 10 points to them. Gender neutral format, and the word that they used was batter. 10 points to team 3. No one went on the pounds. So next and the last question of this round is for team number 4. A place connects them both. Okay? We are squared going for it in a flash. Which place and how? Provide a bit of an explanation as to how it connects. As his teammate says, young girls are a specialty apparently. So once they're done with their pounds, team 4 will get a stab at this question. I think team 4 are waiting for you. I'm not looking at it now. You can just flip it over. You can show everyone later. Team 4, go for it.
We'll say the place is Maiwand.
Could you say that again?
Maiwand.
Okay.
And this is, that's what she was.
Malala gets a name from a queen who fought in that battle, and Watson was injured in that battle.
When Watson and Holmes meet the first time, he says, "I see that you've been to Afghanistan."
Okay, passing to team number 5.
We'll say place is called Malala. From
Okay,
which
place is called Malala.
Yusufzai gets a name, and Watson famously becomes an amputee after.
Okay, passing to team 6.
Watson was basically injured at the Battle of Maiwand, and Sherlock basically deduces that. Malala is named after Malala of Maiwand, the woman, the heroine who saved the village of Maiwand during the siege, during the Battle of Maiwand.
All right, what did you say the place was?
Maiwand.
Maiwand, that's what it's called. You said Malwand, I think. They said Maiwand? Did I hear it wrong? Okay, my bad. Then 10 points to you, team number 4. I heard as Malwand and I didn't want to probe them any further. Sorry about that. And yeah, they have it here as well. Maiwand, 10 points to them. It's specifically the bullet wound, but it's okay. We'll give you the 10 points. Team number 4. Sorry about that, team 6. Enticed you with 10 points there. On the pounds, team number 2 gets, no, this is team number 1 who get 10 points, and team number 4 gets 10 points. And let's move on quickly to round number 2. We can take a look at the scores after the written round. All right. Yeah, this is happening. No, you can just wait a second. I'll explain. So there are 3 questions in this written round, and they are on online games. You will find out very shortly what kind of games we're talking about. So 4 points per part, which means 8 points per question. And there's a bonus 6 if you get all 3 right. So 30 points up for grabs here. Let's take a look at the very first question. Identify this game, 7 plural, where players uncover grids in a 6x8 grid and connect them with a winding thread. 4 points for that. And what was the primary design inspiration for its layout, chosen by the game's product designer, Tatiana Moniz, following a mundane everyday activity? So I have some visuals of the designs that were rejected. Vinith, can we take a look at those visuals? Yeah, these were all the various iterations that didn't make it, and the one that made it is on the previous slide. This is to help you figure out what was the design inspiration specifically. Need 2 or 3 keywords in your answer. At least 3 words, I think. Yeah. Question number 2. Tiles is a visual, non-word-based matching game designed to test pattern recognition and help zone out. The Kuala Lumpur set is based on Mallorca tiles, adorning the homes of which unique hybrid ethnic group in Southeast Asia that descended from Chinese immigrants. And the Tangier set is based on what traditional Moroccan mosaic tile work made from glazed terracotta clay, characterized by its irregular, hand-chiseled appearance. Let's take a look at what the tiles and their respective inspirations look like. So one on top is Kuala Lumpur, and then there's Tangiers. So yeah, let's go back to the question. So one ethnic group from Southeast Asia and a form of Moroccan tile work. And the third question of the written round. Identify this game, 4 and plural, where players drag and drop dominoes onto a grid to fulfill conditions within the colored regions. In the months leading up to its release, the New York Times Games team planted several recurring Easter eggs to hint at this game's launch. What were these Easter eggs? So this is a round on all the games you may play on New York Times. So 6 parts in total. So look at the fact that the New York Times Games team planted it. So think of what are some ways you might do Easter eggs. It's a 4-letter answer, yeah. In plural, correct. It's a 4-letter answer in plural. Take a good look at the visual. Let's have a quick, let's go back to question 1 and let's then exchange sheets. Question 2, yeah. And here's the third. Be ready to exchange your answer sheets, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and so on. I'll give you maybe another 30 seconds. You can see some heated discussions here. All right, time's up. 1 and 2. I think all teams are ready. Put down your guesses. Yeah, there you go. Team 2. All right, have all teams exchanged their answers? 3 and 4 did. All right, great. We just had 5 and 6. We'll come to the audience now. Yeah, let's begin with the first one. Okay. Strands is correct. You'll get a prize for that. And what is the primary design inspiration? Subway maps is the precise answer. New York City subway map. I need subway and map. New York is, I think, obvious from the theme of the round as we went in. Metro map is fine. Yes, of course. Metro is not fine. I need the word map in it as well. That is what inspired. Subway routes? No, not really. I needed the map. See, look at how it's depicted in New York City and they kind of brought it back. Sorry about that. Routes is different. Second one. All right, so there are 2 parts, 1 part each. Someone can raise their hands. Yeah, okay, let's try here. Yeah. Second part. All right, what is it? Zelig is right, which is how you get azulejo, which is popular in parts of the Portuguese world. And the first one, anyone going for it? Yes, Jayashri ma'am. Peranakan, yeah, that's who they are. Peranakan and Zelig, 4 and 4. And the third one, to round things off. Yeah, I think I heard that. Pips in unison, that's what it's called. And what was the Easter egg? Correct. New York crossword clue. So the team planted dots on a domino several times in a row leading up to it. That was the Easter egg. All right, team 1, what was your points? 8 points to team 1, team 2. 16 to team 2, team 3. 8 to team 3, team 4. 4 to team 4, team 5. 4 as well, team 6. Again another 4, team 7. 0, team 8.
The third question, is there any points for the second part if like Pips came as a clue in NYT Mini?
NYT Mini? I think you can accept that, yeah. It's a crossword of theirs. Give them points for that.
12.
Teammates, yeah.
12 for us.
12 points to team 8. So I think you've got the scores for all the teams, right? Great. So then let's continue with 8 more questions, this time in reverse, starting from team 8. And we have a buzzer round following this. I'm just giving you a heads up. It's not the end of the quiz yet. So 8 questions, team number 8. Let's begin with your scores. Is it ready to load up? Are the scores ready to be? Yeah, okay, great. So we can have a quick look at the scores. There we go. No Cap is on 43 points. VR Squared on 35. Peter Pan Charlie 28. Fraud Malus in 16, and so on. So apparently team 4 is on 24. I will let you check it out, or yeah, or we can, since multiple teams are saying, we can just, I think, bump it up to 24. They're keeping track here as well.
I have us on 63.
Yeah, I mean, could be a fraud, but they have some other teams vouching for them, one of which is No Cap, so I don't know. All right, team number 8, let's begin with you. If you can change the thing back to the quiz, yes. So 2 more bounces here. Don't forget that you can buzz a couple of more times. Team 8, let's take a look at your question. This tennis star has explained that he always carries 2 phones, one of which contains no SIM card. This is to ensure that tournaments allow him to carry and use that phone during matches. This kind of move is generally banned in the Wimbledon. Who is this and what does he use the phone for? So we have a bigger picture, but apparently many teams don't need it. So 4 points for identifying the player and 6 for the second part. Team 8, I think team 7 has pounced, they've written and we're ready to go. Team 8?
We'll say Zverev for the first part.
All right.
And he has diabetes, so to monitor his blood sugar level.
10 points for that, as simple as that. Zverev, who has diabetes, so he checks his blood sugar levels and sometimes even administers insulin, as you can see there. 10 points to team number 7 as well. We'll make up for that minus 10. And we'll get the next question as well. Let's take a look at it. Reset buzzers, thank you. Sassat is a Greenlandic term meaning overcrowding and refers to a type of situation that can be advantageous for polar bears. How do instances of Sassat occur? Or you can just tell me what exactly this situation is. And what creature, a source of meat and blubber, have polar bears been found to feast on in these situations? Its species name is Leucas, hinting at its color. Team number 8 going for the pounce. Correct is with team 7. All right, you can just flip it over. This is for the reveal later on camera. Team 7, I think they've pounced, so you can go ahead with your answers.
So instances of Sassat is when there are these chunks of ice that might float off, or like icebergs and things because of global warming and melts. And there's a lot of seals, white seals, on a small iceberg kind of
On a small iceberg, okay. Team 6.
So we'll say the first part is basically because of global warming, creatures would have to bunch together on whatever amount of ice is left.
Okay.
And that would lead to a higher amount of hunting prey for polar
All right.
bears. And the creatures will say is seals.
Say again?
Seals.
Okay, seals. Team number 5.
We're going to say something.
Yeah, go for it, something different.
So, like they said, the ice breaks off, it melts. So
And you
lot of
proceed to say
animals
what
are
they said, okay.
concentrated there. We're going to say the creature is a narwhal.
Is a narwhal. Team 4.
We'll say Sassat is when whales beach themselves, like
Okay, beached whales, okay.
beached whales, and white whale.
White whale. Team 3.
Okay. Okay. Well, second creature will say is walrus. And Sassat, because a chunk of ice floats and all these are stuck on that ice. All these animals are stuck on the ice.
Team 2. Team 2, a bit quicker on the pass, please.
Beluga whale for second part.
All right.
We'll go with the idea that global warming is causing like icebergs to melt, and so they basically.
Okay, same idea. Team 1.
See, these are beluga whales. Basically, they have to come up to breathe. And basically, then there are not enough holes, air holes to come up. They'll all crowd around one and makes it easy for the polar bear to attack them and basically.
That's the full 10 points. It's the exact opposite of what everyone was stuck on, which was ice. So this rapidly freezes over the ice, and then they're stuck in a little pond and they come out to breathe, during which time polar bears come and have their feast. So 10 points to team number 1. 10, yeah, superb answer indeed. 5 points to team number 2, who said beluga whales first. And I think a minus 10 to team number 8, who kind of went with the iceberg and seals and all of that. Next question to team number 8. The exterior of this building features an installation displaying a quote from an iconic 2015 speech that was given at the foot of the Edmund Pettus Bridge. The speech starts with the line, "You are America," and was organized to commemorate a landmark event. So simply tell me which complex and what event. Team 1 have pounced. Let's take a look at the bigger visual. Couple of keywords for the first part. Same goes for the second. This is for team number 8. Team number 8. He's still writing? Okay. Team 8, go for it.
Yeah, we'll say this is Obama's presidential library.
Okay.
And the event will go for 50 years of Rosa Parks.
All right. Passing to team 7.
Okay, first will say is, yeah, the Obama Presidential Library. And second will say is the Mayflower ship landing.
Oh, Mayflower ship. Team 6.
We'll say the complex is the Obama Center and Presidential Library. And the event is basically the March to Selma.
That is the full 10 points. Obama Presidential Center, but anything with Selma is fine because this March to Selma started from the Edmund Pettus Bridge. 10 points to team number 6. 5 points to team number 8, who I think said Obama Presidential Library first. And on the pounds, 10 points to team number 1, who had gone for it in a flash. Great answers all around. Team 5, here's your direct. This brand, now owned by Unilever, was started by the Australian physician Alice Sheffer, who wanted to create personal care products that also smelt Nice. It was sold as an ointment before taking on its present form. The brand was one of the sponsors of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, where it gained attention for clever brand placement. Which brand and where did they appropriately place its logo? So, Team 7, yeah, I think you have gone for it. This is your second buzz, I think, for the round. Quickly write down your answers. You done? All right, great. Team 5, this is your direct. You can go for it. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for confusion. Team 5, yeah.
We'll say Rexona and underarm.
10 points to them. Rexona, and they place it under the armpits of the officials. So 10 points for team number 5 and 10 points to team number 7. Team 4, here's your direct. Before that, let's reset the buzzers. Great. Albrecht Dürer's Madonna with the Siskin depicts a titular bird seated on the Christ child's arm. The Siskin was a common motif to represent what episode from the Passion, and what aspect of the Siskin's behavior made it an apt choice to represent this episode, and this fact is also represented in its scientific name. The behavior, not the religious aspect. Yeah. Pounds will close in a few seconds. Closing pounds now. Team 4, your direct. Team 4, any answers?
Yeah. Veronica wiping the face of Jesus.
Okay.
So the Siskin, I think, picks its own body.
Okay.
And then kind of blood flows out and then it heals, and that's cyclic.
Team 3.
This is the crown of thorns and blood coming out from Jesus. That's the episode from Passion. And what aspects of Siskin also does that to itself.
It does that to itself. Okay. Team 2. Team 2.
Okay, second part, we'll say that the Siskin drinks salt water, not fresh water. And the episode is... Okay, Jesus' tears being wiped away during the crucifixion.
All right, team number 1.
Okay, so we'll say that the episode is Longinus using a spear to pierce the belly of Jesus to see whether he's dead. And the Siskin similarly uses its beak as a spear on its prey and pierces
Team
bellies
number
of
8. Thank you. Yeah, nice story. Team number 8.
Same thing, but St. Thomas poking this thing.
Okay, St. Thomas. Team 7.
So it's specifically when he's being hung, like when he's crucified and dying, and Siskins basically they come and on dead bodies, so that's the symbolism.
Team 6.
We'll guess the episode is Mary Magdalene washing Jesus' feet while he was on the way to be crucified, and the aspect is basically that the Siskin emits a very mournful cry, which is why.
All right. Team number 5.
We'll say Immaculate Conception.
All right.
And
I think you got the reaction. So, all right, let's go with the gentleman on the first row. is the perfect answer. So the first part is what they said, the crown of thorns, and it has this ability to go and pick thorns, which it also eats primarily, and it can go through these prickly plants and pick them up without hurting itself, and that's the reason why it's called spinous spinous. Great answer by JK there, and crown of thorns was team 3, so they get 5 points for that. Close, which means the next question is coming closer here to team number 2. Buzzers are reset. The bottom edge of every velodrome track has a painted light blue band. Riders use it to enter or exit the track only, and it is illegal to pass a competitor here. The picture and the map that you see on the next slide is a fitting example of this feature at the Toulon-Provence Mediterranean Velodrome. What is the name of the light blue band, and what term, more associated with funerals, is used to describe the practice of passing a competitor here on the inner side because of the sloping nature of the velodrome? Let's take a look at the 2 pictures. So helpful visual 1. Yeah. What is the passing called, and what is the blue line? What is the name for it? There's a picture of the blue line along with a map to kind of help you get to the answer. You can take a look at the map now. Anyone going for the pounce? Guessing not. Team okay, we can have a look at the visuals again, Vinith. Thank you. Team number 2, let's hear your answer.
Okay. First part we'll say is called Riviera.
Okay.
And the second part is internment.
And what's internment?
Interring,
Okay.
basically.
All right, team number 1.
Let's say that it's called a Riviera, and what did they say for the second part? Wake, like leaving them in the wake.
Or leaving them. Team number 8.
First part we'll go with, it's called a moat.
Moat, okay.
Second part will pass.
Team 7.
So first part will stay with Rivera, French Rivera. Second will say is Paul, as in Paul Bearder, Paul Ling.
Okay, Paul. Team 6.
Guess the name of the light blue band is a Côte d'Azur.
Okay.
And the term, yeah, the second part we're guessing is Paul, as in Paul Bearer.
All right. Team 5.
We'll say Rivera and Mount.
Mount. Team 4.
We'll say Côte d'Azur and Cottage.
Passing to team 3. I think that's the last attempt.
Okay, we'll say Rivera and Cottage.
All right, passing to the audience. Yeah, many hands. Undertaking is right. So you overtake if you go from the other side and undertaking. And Côte d'Azur is right. 5 points to team number 6. So Côte d'Azur and undertaking. 5 points to team number 6. And the next question, the penultimate in this round, goes to team number 5. Nirmal Pooja climbed all 14 8,000ers in a record time of 6 months and 6 days in 2019. In 2024, he finished climbing all 14 peaks for a second time over a period of 2.5 years, setting a new form or variation of the previous record. What was the primary difference between the two records? And why did he always prefer the approach he followed for the first one? A decision that is widely lauded among the mountaineering community. So there's a picture just to give you an idea of this feat and how it was covered in a documentary. 2 parts for it. Figure out the difference between the two. The first one took 6 months. Second time it took 2.5 years. What could the difference be between the two, and why did he always prefer the first approach? Two parts to this. Team 5's direct. Last two questions on the bounce if someone wants to buzz and go for a pounce. All right, looks like Team 5 is ready to go. Yeah.
So we'll say the primary difference was the second time he achieved the feat was without supplemental oxygen. And why did he always prefer the approach he followed was for safety reasons, as to not inspire others to try go climbing peaks without supplemental oxygen. So
all right, team number 4.
The difference is carrying oxygen and not carrying oxygen. Carrying oxygen is considered a good thing because if someone else is in trouble on the mountain, you will have the energy to, like if you go without oxygen, you can't help anyone. You're only watching out for yourself. But if someone else is on trouble on the mountain, you're still okay, so you can render assistance.
That's the philosophy that Nims Dai followed his entire life. Aside from his ascents, he's also known for many dozens of rescues on his way back. And that's why he always carried supplemental oxygen. 5 points to team number 5 for getting the first part. And full 10 points to Fraud Mallu's team number 4. And the last question of the bounce round goes to team number 3. It's all yours. Vijay's TVK redefined campaigning during the 2026 TN state elections, deploying a wide range of strategies. What strategy was used by R. Vinod, a candidate for Kumbakonam constituency? The basis for this innovation secured the gentleman that you see in the visual a Nobel Prize. And what strategy involved the efforts of an individual named Madhyalagan, who joined campaign trails in areas like Kolattur? This phenomenon, or the strategy, has sparked certain contests in cities like London and New York City. So 2 innovative strategies we saw earlier this year. Simple answers though. Who has buzzed? Team number 5 has gone for it. Yeah, you can go to the image once. One word is enough for both, but they seem to be writing a lot there. Okay, done. Team number 5 is done. Team 3, go for it.
The second part is lookalike contest. Like I'm assuming he was a lookalike of Vijay maybe.
Okay.
So that's what there. The doppelganger types. First part, he used holograms.
Is the full 10 points? Let's take a look at the answers. He used holograms and deployed lookalikes in areas he couldn't personally visit, so 10 points. And of course, a reference to all the Timothée Chalamet and other lookalike contests, hologram and lookalike, 10 points to team number 5 as well. So team 5 and team 3 get 10 points each on this question. And with that, we enter the very last leg of the semis. Okay, let's have a look at the scores. That would indeed be helpful. So we are squared going into the lead with 55 points. No Cap on 48. Peter Panchali have bounced back to 43. Coromandel Express now on 39. Anyone's game really, because we only have top 2 and there are 6 questions in the 34, is it? Team 4 is on.
I have 5 on 38. 38 or 39. And I have 6 on 28.
So 4 is on 30? 34. Can we just fix that? Yeah. Maybe we are using a new scorer this time, so maybe it's still brushing up its arithmetic. There's one round coming up. Yeah, we can switch to the main screen. Yeah, so are we fixing all, does everyone agree? So they're on 36. Are there other changes or 34, sorry. Team 4 on 34 and any other changes? That's it, yeah. Just team 4 scoring that is, I think, kind of not adding up. 34 for team number 4. Let's just change that ahead of the buzzer round. Okay, we'll continue with it. And I think the next time we look at the scores halfway through, you'll know. So this round 4 is called Link in a Blink. So There are 6 connections coming up, and there are 4 clues. You'll get +8 on the first clue, +7, +6, and +5. 5 is the least you can earn on a question. And there are same amount of negatives as well. So +8, -8, +7, -7, and so on. This is the last round. 6 questions left in the quiz. And on one question, only 2 teams can buzz. So if the first clue appears, team 1 goes for it and gets it wrong. Team 2 gets an attempt if they've also buzzed them next in the order. Yeah. Not what comes next. It's a connection. So you'll see as you go what the point scheme is. You get 8 if you get it on the first clue, 7, 6, and 5. Yeah. Teams in the finals, you can also pay attention because you'll have another iteration of this coming later. Let's start with the very first one. I think we are good to go. I think you need to click again. Yeah. Clue number 1 is simply, okay, someone's gone for it. Aardvarks for +8, -8. You can't. You can buzz, yeah, but. Yeah, tell me. Answer. Sorry? Come on. -8 to team number 6. Can we reset the buzzer? Yeah. They can't buzz again. It's over. Yeah. Next clue, please. Team number 1.
Cakes.
Cakes is right. Yeah, that's perfectly right. So that's a sponge. Schwarzwald, which is Black Forest. So pound, red velvet, there is literal red velvet, sponge, and Black Forest. 7 points to team number 1, who are consolidating their lead. Next one coming up. All the buzzers are reset. And hopefully they won't go off again. November rain. Shall we go to the next one, unless someone wants to buzz? Second clue. Team number 2.
The NATO alphabet.
That is right, I heard you say it. NATO phonetic alphabets, November, Charlie, Bravo, Romeo, and Juliet. 7 points to team number 2 as well. We'll take a look at the scores after the next question. Third one. Spooky in Afrikaans. What could this be? I think we can jump on right to the next one. Kutush in Bengali. Peter Panchali.
Snowy names in different languages.
Snowy in different languages is right. 7 points to team number 3. Shall we take a look at the scores or should we continue? It's 7 apiece to 1, 2, and 3 so far. Okay, let's take a look at the scores just for a sec. Okay. Don't think much has changed because it was 63, okay. +7, it was 60. No, okay, my bad. I'm taking everyone's word for granted now with the scores. All right, question number 4, once Vinod is back up on the screen. Skunk is the first clue. Here's your next. Orca. Team 7, quick with your answer.
Animals that are black and white.
Is right. 7 points to you. As simple as that. Black and white animals, giant panda, zebra. 7 points to team number 7, who can't believe it, they got it right. Well done. 2 more questions left. Yeah, 2 more questions left. Here's the next. It's simply what you see there. Let's go to the next. Think of the various ways you can describe both those objects that you see there. Let's go to +6, -6. Team 7.
These are fielding positions in cricket.
He's right. So you start with the point, the cover, third man, and gully. So team 7 getting a second one right, 6 points to them. Should we take a look at the scores again, or you all know where you stand, I think? Yeah, let's go. Last question. I'm expecting someone to go for it. Let's see. Kibitu on the Anjor district. No one buzzing. Second one. Guhar Moti in the Kutch district. Peter, yes.
The four corners, north, east, west, south of India.
Is right. These are the extreme points of India. The easternmost, westernmost, northernmost, and southernmost. So great answer by team number 3, who gets 7 points for it. And let's take a final look at the scores. With that last buzz, Peter Panchali makes it into the finals along with VR Squared. We will see you all here in the final in a very short period with Dr. Naveen again.
Thank you, team, for the fabulous performance in the semi-finals. And now that we are here in the moment that we are all waiting for, but before we get into the finals, we have few award segment. So to present the college team award, I invite Mr. Anand Lakshmi Narayanan, Chief Marketing Officer from Zifo, onto the stage. So the runners of best college team is Team Pura India Quizega, and the team members are Anirvin, Sneha and Magilan. Please come to the stage. Let's give a big round of applause for the runner-up of best college team. Team Pura India Quizega. You here? Yes. So team Pura India Quizega from IIT. And now, the winners of Best College Team is again from IIT, Diddlers on the Roof. The team members are Advik, Arvind and Sriram. Let's give a big round of applause for the winners of Best College Team. And now I invite Ms. Hemu Ramaya, founder of Landmark, onto the stage to present the awards for the next 3 categories. Ms. Hemu Ramaya. we'll continue the award segment with Anand. So Anand, please come to the stage. Yes, thank you Anand. The best team name winner is Lakshmi Ammal Mappila Naroda. The team members are Pranav, Mithilesh, Adi Amartya Shankar. Team Lakshmi Ammal Mappila Naroda, please come to the stage. Let's give a big round of applause for the best team name winners. The best family team is Generational Fumble. The team members are Suresh, Nandini and Abhishek. Team Generational Fumble, please come to the stage. Let's give a big round of applause for the team Generational Fumble. And now, the Best Corporate Team award goes to the team Strait of Hormuz. The team members are Sushit, Samita and Surabhi. The team Strait of Hormuz, please come to the stage. So we have a representative of Strait of Hormuz. And now here we are in a moment that we all have been waiting for. Months of preparation, hours of competition, and the finale is here. So before I call upon the finalists to the stage, let's have a curtain raiser once again. We have few award segment. It's time to call a finalist on stage. I call upon the first team that is selected for the finals, Zifo Sis. The team members are Rajiv, Jay Kaman, and Swaminathan. Team Zifo Sis, please come to the stage. Yes, thank you. Next, Team Wimby, please come to the stage. Team Wimby, are you guys here? Yes. And the team Congrats All. They are the third runner-up last year as well, and They've made it to finals this year, too. And the fourth team is Azad, serious minded quizzers. The team members are Adish, Ashwath, and Sanya. And the fifth team is Caveat Attempter. The team members are Kushan Patel, Jyotish, and Aniruddha. The sixth team is Lady Gaga, Bad Romance, Lady Andal, Good Romance. The team members are Bhargava M, Binod Ganesh, and Kiran Jayakumar. Seems Kiran Jayakumar got a lot of fans here. So, the two teams that battled out in the semi-finals and got qualified for the finals are the team VR Square. The team members are Rishikesh, Praveen, and Varun. And the next team that got qualified from the semi-finals to the finals is the team Peter Panjali. The team members are Sachin, Prithvish, and Debanjan. Now once again, let's give a big round of applause to Dr. Naveen.
Thank you, Maria, and welcome to the final of the Zifo Open Quiz 2026. Remarkable turnout, houseful show, and a lot of exciting quizzing, and we saw one semi-finalist squeak into the final on the last question. That's what quizzing one lives for. And now to take you all to the finals, we have the big guns out here, and hopefully the answering will be quick. We have a hard stop at around 7:15 or so, so please, it's in your interest to answer a little quicker, and hopefully we'll finish all the questions that we have. So, Siddhant, can I have this, please? Right, so let's move on, and we'll have some introductions first. At Team 1, calling themselves Zifosis, someone from Mumbai, someone from Singapore, and someone all the way from Chennai. Please introduce yourselves.
So we are the Zifosis, like the Tifosis, mad about Zifo quizzing. You know, we
Okay,
love,
good,
we love the
thank you.
format and the Gen Z questions. So.
That gives you 10 points already. Good.
I'm
Flattery
Rajiv.
always works.
I'm Rajiv from Bombay.
I'm Jaikantan.
Swami.
Welcome, Swami, all the way from Singapore, Swami. Wonderful, thank you. Team number 2, could you introduce yourself? You're one person short, but I don't think that will make a difference. Let's go.
Hi everyone, we are Wimby. I'm the fraud in the team. This is
Vinu.
Preetham.
And you're from where?
I'm from Bangalore.
From Mumbai.
Rather comfortable there. And yes, go ahead.
I'm Abid, Major, and Anmol.
Lovely. Team 3, okay. Major Chandrakant is a well-known quizzer and a quiz master all over the place. So welcome. Nice to see you on stage, Major. They won right here many years ago on this stage. Team 4, go ahead.
We are Asad, serious-minded quizzer. I'm Ashwath, Sanya, and Adish.
And I've played against 2 of you on an online quiz, but she's in my team, so it's okay. That's all right. Welcome, Sanya. A round of applause to the only lady on stage. And a member of last year's team who won. Okay, you have something to play for. Team 5, go ahead. Calling themselves Caveat Attempter. Yes.
we are Jyotish, Anirudh, and Kushan.
Kushan, you said you're from...
I'm from Vadodara, yes.
Well, and where are you from?
I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore?
Delhi.
Amazing. All the way from Delhi. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Delhi's been rather busy nowadays. Okay. Lady Gaga, yes. It's a long name, but we shortened it.
Name which is obviously too great to fit into the margins of this placard.
Yes.
Our team name is Lady Gaga Bad Romance.
Okay.
And Lady Andal Good Romance with Sir M. Venkata Subbarao.
Okay.
It's a throwback to the first team name we had when we first attended a quiz at this auditorium.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Vinod, this is Kiran, and this is Bhargava.
Thank you, and thank you for coming, Vinod. I think Vinod is the furthest traveled, I think, now, from all the way from Paris. So, welcome. They went for the pounce and got eggs. Okay.
On that
Team
note,
7.
We'll change our team name. Our team name is Justice for Next Gen Co-QM Vinod Ganesh.
No, we shall call you VR squared, which is what is written on the board.
Rishi, this
Yes.
is VR, and I'm also a VR.
Okay. Welcome, Varun. And Team 8. Well done, Team 8. Give them a round of applause. That's what quizzing is.
I think
yes.
that might be the high point of the day. So this is Peter Panchali, that's Devanjan, this is Pritesh, and I'm Sachin.
And you're from, all of you, Bombay or?
Devanjan and me are from Bangalore. Pritesh is half Bangalore on weekdays and Bombay on weekends.
You're all over the place. Let's hope your answers aren't. Okay. So, okay. With that, give a round of applause to our finalists who are going to joust over the next 1 hour and a bit, hopefully. And we are going to start the quiz. Thank you, Siddhant, for holding. This quiz has been set by Siddhant and me, so a lot of the nice questions that you heard are probably all his. And thank you so much for helping out over the past 3-4 years. Siddhant has very kindly arranged a couple of quizzes for tomorrow as well at the Kaviko Auditorium as part of the Zephyr Quiz League to make this a weekend of quizzing along with the Zifo Open Quiz. So thank you, Siddhant, for doing that. And let's start with our first round, which says India. This is a wonderful book. It's a huge, big book. It's called History of India through 75 Objects. Do take a look at it. Amazing. So we're just going to pick about 4 or 5 of those. 5 questions. So let's take a look. It's written. Now I'm going to go through each question a little slow, but I'm not going to rewind. So look whatever you need to at the first pass. Okay? Here is the first question. Okay. Map of India, the complete map of India, and you see something in Chennai. Here is the question. In May 1863, Robert Bruce Foote stumbled on this quartzite hand axe, the first Paleolithic stone tool to be unearthed in the Indian subcontinent. It helped establish the area around Chennai had been inhabited for around 150,000 years. So which area of Chennai was this tool discovered in? It houses the ruins of the earliest rock-cut structures of South India built by Mahendravarman in the 7th century. And which government agency was Foote employed by? So take a look at the slide on the next. I also have the questions there for you to look at and just answer these questions. I'll give you about 20 seconds. You can note down what you want to do. Yep, that's simple. Another 10 seconds and we'll move on. Oh, the FIFA World Cup is here. Okay, question 2. Moving on from Chennai, we move east. Let's take a look at what this question is. This 1917 cartoon titled Jatashur, or Millstone of Caste, was part of a caricature series titled Adbhut Lok, or Realm of the Absurd. The artist is also known for a series depicting a mystic saint that he deeply admired for defying caste divisions by welcoming people of all backgrounds into his practice of bhakti and sankirtan. So who is the artist? Can we move to the next slide, please? Who is the artist and who is the saint? Yeah, the question is who's the artist and who's the saint? Yeah, take a look. Yes. So the artist, I am told we need the full name. Okay? Full name. Okay? Right. Question 3. Question 3. Let's move on. Okay, moving a little northwards. The Buddha preaching his first sermon is a 160 centimeters tall sculpture excavated where Gautam Buddha delivered his first sermon. The Chaukhandi stupa at this site was modified to include an octagonal tower by a famous ruler to commemorate the visit of his father, who sought refuge here after getting routed at the Battle of Chausa. The question, in which town was it excavated? And name the father and son. So no part points. We have pictures on the next slide, don't we? Yeah. Moving on to question 4. To the west of India now. What you're going to see is the first page of the oldest known copy of a liturgical manuscript that contains only the text recited in the namesake central ritual performed by Parsi priests. The first sacred fire, Parsi fire in India, known as the Iran Shah, blank blank, was first lit and consecrated around 721 CE in Sanjan, Gujarat. So the question is, on the pictures, can we go on to the next slide, please? Which liturgical manuscript was this? And fill in the blanks, those 2 blanks, with the highest grade of fire that can be placed in a Parsi fire temple as the eternal flame. It's got a name. Okay. So for the liturgical manuscript, I'm expecting one specific word. Okay? One specific word. The text is basically the first page of the oldest known manuscript and the sacred fire at Iran Shah. Most of the stuff is on the visuals, so if you want to look at that, you can take a look at it. And moving on to the last question, so we go down south to the west coast. This 2,000-year-old engraved carnelian gemstone found in the town of Pattanam in Ernakulam district provides physical proof of active maritime trade with the Mediterranean region. The gem depicts which Roman goddess of luck and prosperity? And Pattanam is the leading candidate for the legendary lost port city of the Malabar region. Which port city was this? Collect the papers. Yeah. So can we have a couple of Zifo volunteers on stage? Can we just give me your papers? It's going to be corrected off stage so that we can move on with the quiz. Just collect the papers, please. You pick these 4 and they can take the other 4. Okay, pens down. Let's please write your team number on top so that it's easy for us to figure out. Okay. And we'll move to the audience for the answers. What? No exchanging, just hand it over to them. They'll correct it off stage. Siddhant will take care of it. Yeah. Okay. Everyone's done? All right. No, just give the paper. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the answers. Siddhant, shall we move on? All right. First question. Next slide, please. Audience, would anyone like to? Yes, someone there? Yes? What's the answer? You can use the mic. Pallavaram is right, yes. And what is the logo? Can we have the picture, please, Siddhant? Yeah. It's not the Archaeological Society, but you would get prize for saying Pallavaram. Anyone would like to try? Yes? The Geological Society is the answer. So, can we move to the next slide, please? And the answer? Yep, there you go. So the artifact is the Pallavaram spearhead, and it's the Geological Survey of India. Okay. Next question. Okay, so let's go to the picture. So who is the artist? Can we go to the next slide, please? Next slide. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Anyone? Yes. Can we have the mic there, please? Yeah.
I'm not sure about the artist. Is the Saint Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
It is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What's your name, sir?
Ashwin.
Ashwin, well done. It is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Any guess at the artist, anyone? Oh, lots of people in the front row. Okay. 1 minute. There's someone at the back there. Why are the back benches? Why didn't you come to the front? Yes, shout out the answer. Which Tagore? Abanindranath Tagore. No, afraid not. Now we are on an auction of Tagores. Yes. Gaganindranath Tagore is the answer. Okay. Can we have the answer, please? Okay, this is Gaganindranath Tagore and Chaitanya, of course. You have Gaudiya Mutt Road here in Chennai. So he is the founder of the Gaudiya Vaishnavism. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. Which town? Can we go to the picture, please? All right, let's go here at the back here. Yes. Where is this?
Is the town Sarnath?
Yes, the town is Sarnath. And who the father and son? Any guesses? Battle of Chausa. Any school kids here with history? Yes. What? Ashoka and Bindusara. Wrong time frame. Yes. Humayun and Akbar is right. It's Humayun and Akbar. Yes, thank you. Humayun and Akbar. Can we move to the next slide, please? Yep, no, go to the next slide. Yes, which liturgical manuscript is this? Anyone? Not the Vesta, not the Zend Avesta. Yes? Which one? No, not the Gathas. Now an auction of Parsi manuscripts, please. Going and gone. So the answer is the Yasna, okay? The Yasna and the most sacred fire, which comes from 16 different types of fire from all professions, places, etc. A congregation of all fires called the Atash Bairam, okay? So next question. We move to the south to Kerala, and can we go to the next slide? Is there a pic? No, go back one, please. Yeah. Which Roman goddess is this in the front here? Yes. Fortuna is right. Fortuna, from which you get the word fortune. Fortuna. And the place, yes. 1 minute, let's try someone else at the back. In the middle, yes. The lady here in the middle? Yes.
Muziris.
Muziris, yes. The home of the Kochi Muziris Biennale, you may have heard of that. Yes. There you go. So those were the 5 written questions on India to start off this quiz. Yep, the scores are as follows. Team 1 on 28, Team 2 on 24, Team 3 on 20, Team 4 on 24, Team 5 on 20, Team 6 on 24, Team 7 on 24, and Team 8 on 32. Okay. Counting is still in progress. It's still early days, so let's see what happens. Okay. Let's go to the next slide. You want paper? Can volunteers give them some paper to write with, please? Okay. So here we go. We have one direct question for each team. So there are 8 questions, one for each of you. But we'll have an infinite bounce on the pass. 2 bounces per team on the buzzer and no negatives. Points will be +10, 0, but -10 for wrong answers, as before. So here comes the first question. 8 questions to Team 1. Team 1, Zifo, here's yours. Always the first question is on something to do with India, so here it is. The first session of the Constituent Assembly was held on December 9th, 1946 at the old Parliament House. The hall was redecorated to subvert the colonial gaze, leaving several frames empty for the next few months. What did the frames originally display? We'll show you a picture. And what were the empty frames filled with when the British transferred power to India at the stroke of midnight on August 15, 1947? Doing the same thing now, in the manner it was done, would be considered illegal or disrespectful. Did you show the picture? There you go. So you can see those large empty frames there. So no one has pounced. So Team 1, it's all yours. Go ahead. Come.
Basically, portraits of past governor generals, viceroys, etc.
That will give you 5 points. Can you say it a little louder because they're not able to pick up the audio? Viceroys or governor generals of India. The second part?
Since there weren't people to replace those, they used the Indian flag, but because of the orientation of those portraits, they were vertical rather than the way the flag is depicted.
Okay, you're just guessing. Wonderful guess and absolutely right. Well done, well done. 10 points for that. You can display the national flag vertically, but the saffron has to be towards the viewer's left. Okay, not the way it was shown here. All right, great going, Ziphosis. 10 points to you. Wimvi, here's yours. One of the most visited works at the Museum Wiesbaden is this 1899 bust, La Nature, a bronze sculpture based on an Art Nouveau Zodiac series painted by its creator. Since October 2025, the museum has a new crowd puller. It draws visitors from all around the world who typically wear white flowing dresses. Which artist created La Nature and what release led to a surge in visitors? 4 points for the first part, 6 points for the second. Someone is pouncing. 2 teams have pounced, so please write down your answers very quickly. They are just literally a couple of keywords. No, it's already pounces over. Team 1 and Team 4. Anyone can pounce. All of you can pounce, but you can only pounce twice in this set of 8. No, only from the first team. So, who is the team which pressed first? Which number? Team 4. Okay, Assad. Yes, that's what I saw them writing. Yeah. Okay, close it, just keep it. Yeah, Team 2. Team 2. Go to the next slide, please. Yep.
The artist who created La Nature with Alphonse Mucha or Mucha.
Yep, yeah. 4 points.
Obsession.
Obsession? No. Team 3?
The release is Taylor Swift's that Ophelia song.
That is the answer I was looking for. Yes, that is the release of Taylor Swift's Ophelia, the fate of Ophelia. And let's take a look at it. AV, please be careful. So this is the famous music video from the fate of Ophelia with Taylor Swift. Very well done. That's 6 points to you, Team 3. Well done. The next question, I think, is coming. And on the pounce, Mucha and Fate of Ophelia perfectly answered by Team 4. Well done. The next question goes to Team 3. Team 3? No, it's your question. It's a direct. One for each team. Yeah, so here's your question. Okay, we just had a question on SAR and ZAR, etc. So all countries by convention have a 3-letter alphabet like Indian rupee is INR. The code for Argentina's currency, the peso, is ARS and not ARP. Almost all other South American countries with peso as the official currency have codes ending in P. So why the S for peso? And how is this anomaly connected to the US dollar? So pounds closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So no one's pouncing. I'll give you another 15 seconds and you can come up with the answer or a guess. Whatever works for you. Congrats all. Yeah, go ahead please. Abid?
So for the first part, we'll say when written in, how it's meant to be written in Spanish, it starts with an S. That's why S instead of P.
So peso in Spanish is written with an S.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the second part, we'll say maybe because it can. Okay, we'll say when written that way, it kind of looks like the US dollar symbol.
Okay. Team 4.
Go ahead. So the currency originally was called Sol or Soleil, like from sun. So that's why you get S, and that later changed to peso. And the anomaly is connected because the US dollars, the symbol S comes from the original Sol. Or
And
Sol.
what is the first part, did you say?
Sol.
Sol. Okay. All right. Team 5.
So the second part is that the US dollar writing, it is P superimposed on S, supposed to be peso, and hence you get because it's supposed to be a shorthand writing of P superimposed on S. The S for peso is from this Spanish for that, this same, it was a Spanish S from the Gibraltar.
I'll give that to you. Yes, that's exactly what is looking for Team 5. I'll take that. So peso actually means weight in Spanish and used to be written PS. Now, as they kept writing it, the P and the S got superimposed over each other until it became the US dollar symbol, which the US, lot of peso was being used there. So when the US dollar came in, they just appropriated this symbol for the peso to the US dollar. And the symbol ARS, the S, we think of it as the letter S, but it's actually the symbol for peso. Okay, it's not a letter, it's a symbol that we're looking for, but points to Team 5, okay? I'm going to give scorers. Let me give 7 points to Team 5 and 3 points to Team 3 for coming up in the general ballpark. Okay, the next question to Team 4. Team 4, smearing sampa, which is a Tibetan roasted barley on the face, is a key part of a Buddhist puja which we do before climbing Mount Everest. How does it symbolize a safe return? So Team 3 has bounced. Quickly, you can write it down on the board. Tell me when you finish your essay. Okay, you're done. All right. Team 4. Asad.
We'll say that if you come back from successful, you'll have snow all over your beard because you're unshaven. So this kind of symbolizes the snow or the ice on your beard.
It symbolizes the ice on the beard. Yeah. Okay. Team 5.
So this is an offering to from and blessing from Chomolungma, the goddess of.
Not an offering from Chololungma, not a blessing. Lady Gaga? It's a blessing from Chomolungma. Okay.
So we'll say it symbolizes the snow or ice on the face because women also climb Everest, so it's not the beard.
It symbolizes snow or ice on the face, which is kind of what they said. I would have given it to them. VR square? Don't complicate things.
Okay, we will say that it symbolizes you are dirtying your face because after a safe return, you get to wash your face and wash it clean. So it's like when you go up.
Completely different answer. I love it, but not quite the right answer. Team 8?
Okay. This probably grows near or below the base camp. So it's like, okay, you'll come back. If you're back, you'll again get to taste it.
Okay, you're close to the base camp again. Team 1?
So you probably can't eat just the barley flour. It's part of a dish. So you put this now, and then you come back and put whatever else.
You
like
do it
yak
in
butter.
2 parts? No. Team 2, Wimby?
We'll say that it symbolizes how your face looks because of the snow burn, essentially sunlight reflecting.
Snow burn. Okay, and that was yours? They answered it. No. Okay, what have you written there? Can we put it up? Snow from Mount Everest summit, color / appearance. Okay, I get the gist. It's wrong. Audience? It just symbolizes old age. Your beard has become gray, so you've become old, which means you would have come back down from the mountains. As simple as that. Well done. Lovely answer. Round of applause here. What's your name? Thank you. Nice answer. Went past all the teams. Team 5, here's your question. Caveat attempter, attempt this one. Martin Margiela became creative director of this luxury fashion house in the 1990s. He transformed it by dropping large, flashy clothing for subtle avant-garde designs. One switch was the buttons with 6 holes that you can see there, as opposed to 4, a choice that largely continues till date. So which fashion house was this? And why 6-holed buttons? Pounds closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Obviously, no one's going for that. So caveat attempter, I'll give you another 15 seconds, and then we'll move. Yes.
So for the house, we'll guess Prada.
Prada.
Okay. And 6-hole buttons. Right. So when you stitch it in 4, right, it looks like a cross or
Cross.
so. Right. But 6 is neutral in the sense, right? The stitching is neutral.
Because of the cross. Team 6. I'll withhold comments till everyone has tried everything. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go with Hermes as the fashion house.
Hermes.
And maybe 6-hole buttons mimic like a saddle and the ropes from a saddle, etc.
Saddle and roots, okay, from where Hermes started originally, okay. The equestrian connection, all right. VR squared.
Did you say you're not giving points out?
Did I say what? No, I'll give points in the end, part points, 5 and 5, but I'm going to give it only in the end.
Okay.
I'm not saying who's right or wrong.
Right. Unlike the previous questions.
Yes. Now you tell me.
Okay. So
After all that, you have an answer?
Part B, we will say that the 6-hole buttons were an easy indicator to the customer that is of higher quality because there's more thread used.
More thread being used. And the fashion house?
And the fashion houses, Hermes.
Hermes, okay. Team 8, are you also going with Hermes as popular choice, or you want to be a little different?
We'll say fashion house is Burberry.
Okay.
And 6-hole buttons, if you stitch it with the correct pattern, it can look like a B, so like a symbol of Burberry.
Oh, like a letter B. Okay. Nice, inventive answer. Team 1. Yes.
The 6-hole button, you can sort of, when you thread it, it sort of depicts a logo in a subtle way.
Okay.
So we're guessing it's a H in Hermes.
It's the H in Hermes, so I'm guessing you're saying Hermes is the thing. Absolutely right. Well done. Well done. It is Hermes. And the 6 holes means you can stitch the letter H on it. Nice, complete answer. I'm going to give you 5 points. Brilliant. I should have given you 10, but I'll give you 5 because who said Hermes? Team 6 from Paris, you missed the second part. All the way from Paris to miss out on 5 points. Well done. So Zifo says Team 1 gets 5 points and Team 6 got another 5 points. Okay, question to Team 6. We are going fairly smoothly. Here you go. From this to wildlife, the tokororo, also known as the blank trogon, was chosen to be the national bird of its country for 2 reasons. So I want to know which country and what were the 2 reasons. One was based on appearance, the second is based on behavior. For these 2 reasons it was selected. So which country? I'll tell you that the blank is the country. The blank is the country. So if you're going to get individual parts, the blank length is indicative. Yes, it's a short name. If you get a full thing, I'll give you 10 points. Otherwise, we'll give 3, 3, 3 for each of these. No one's bouncing, so Lady Gaga, go ahead. Come up with something. Okay, yes.
Okay, we'll say
country.
Cuba.
Cuba.
And one of the reasons is the colors represent the flag of Cuba. Looks like it has all these colors.
Yes.
And the other one, which is the behavior.
They're wildly thinking
so
about Fidel Castro.
The birds all help each other. Very communist practices in the.
Oh, it's a communist thing. You saw some David Attenborough video or something? Or what? Okay. But you're right. I'll give you 6 points for saying that. You just missed out on the behavior, which is very interesting. It's not communist birds. Cuba, and it's the resemblance to its national flag. So we want behavior. Think of the forming of Cuba, etc., etc. It's a forming of Cuba, etc. The general thing. I said think of the formation of Cuba and, you know, the whole history of Cuba generally.
We'll say that the call of the bird sounds like...
Do it. I'm fascinated by this.
It has a call that goes like either che, che, or Castro, Castro.
Should we give him points? Do you have a chocolate? Please give him a chocolate. I think he's going hypoglycemic out there. He's babbling around. I am stunned. But team 8, a little more down-to-earth answer.
Okay. This bird is like now endemic in Cuba, but I think was introduced by Spanish. Welcome. So
okay, the Spanish in Cuba. No. Team 1, Ziphosis.
It's known for attacking larger birds. So, like how Cuba got...
Those orange-plumed bird to the north, is it? Okay, no. Team Wimby.
We say that it doesn't leave the island, it just stays. All its migration happens within the, it doesn't leave the island of Cuba.
Okay, no. Congrats all.
They hang around boats, like Cuba was, maybe it came to Cuba on
a
the
boat.
grandma boat.
Oh, on the grandma boat, okay. The Fidel Castro link. Very specific answer, no. Asad.
Feeds on tobacco.
Feeds on tobacco. Can you imagine a cigar on this bird? Yeah. Okay, I think everyone tried. Yes, team 5, why leave you out? Come on, say something.
So, we'll say that it migrates from all around the world, but its only habitable place is Cuba. So it
Okay. No, nice try. Audience, anyone? Okay, we have people here with their hands up. Yes. Use the mic. Yeah.
I think it can't live long inside a cage. The bird is...
Oh, it can't live long inside a cage? And therefore, what?
It likes freedom.
Likes freedom. Really deep. Who are you and what do you do? Let us know. Let's know your name. Please, please stand up, stand up. Yes.
Bharati Jnanadesagan.
Bharati, what do you do?
I'm a fitness instructor and a nutritionist.
And you're absolutely right. Brilliant answer there. Brilliant answer. I know fitness and large bars of chocolate don't go with each other, but please take it and give it to someone, okay? So it loves freedom, it dies in captivity, which ties in with the entire revolutionary spirit of Cuba, and that's why the Tokororo was chosen. Lovely answer, big round of applause to him there. Wonderful answering there. Very nice, very nice. So I think we gave some points for this to team 6, who got 6 points of this. Well done. Okay, that finishes this, or did I tear off one extra sheet? Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's move to team 7. I'm looking forward to your answer to this one. This shrine in North India is the burial site of Yus Azaf, a medieval Muslim preacher, and another holy man, Mir Said Nasiruddin. A rock carving here was one of the evidences, along with texts, that convinced a religious leader of the true identity of Yus Azaf. Which religious leader, and how did the rock carving convince him? So let's take a look at the picture. I'll guide you through the pictures. Okay, that is this religious leader whom you see, and that is the exterior of this shrine in North India, and below that you see the rock carving that you see there. Okay, so we'll take a look at this first, and okay, you want the text, all right. Okay, someone bounced in between. Did I hear a sound? Team 6, oh, okay. Quickly write on the board and shut it. Take a look at the pictures. Can we go to the picture and stay there? Because the rock carving will help. Haha, no. We have people there. Team 7 has got into the right spirit of this quiz. Come here and have a blast, basically, which is good. Team 6, have you finished? Okay, right. Team 7, all yours.
This seems to be India question, so I'll give it to Varun.
Okay.
In fact, I came across this in my travels in North India. So,
okay, who is the religious leader?
It says Jesus Christ.
Which religious leader is, we are talking about the religious, it convinced a religious leader of the true identity of Yus Azaf. So which religious leader was this who was convinced of the true identity of Yus Azaf?
Guru Nanak.
Who?
Guru Nanak.
Guru Nanak, okay.
We'll get to that.
Fine.
And, oh, the photo's there.
And
Yeah,
the second,
we
can
missed
we
the
have the
photo.
picture there, please, now? I think everyone's read this text.
So we say that the rock carving convinced him. That's still the same.
Go to the picture, keep it there.
Okay.
Siddhant, can we move to the picture, please?
That-
Yeah,
that-
let's keep it there.
In the rock carving, you can allegedly see where the nails were hammered into his feet.
Where the nails were hammered into
when
Jesus'
he,
feet.
When he was crucified.
Okay. You can always trust VR Square to come up with interesting answers. They're a pleasure to have on stage. Most
Yeah,
often wrong,
hello.
but sometimes right.
Religious leader will say is Baha'u'llah.
Okay.
And rock carving is this is basically the feet show the mark of stigmata. That's the.
Okay. And team 1?
Saying the religious.
I've not yet said anything.
The religious leader is Ahmed, the guy who founded Ahmadiyas.
Okay.
And the rock carving is that stigmata mark you can see.
Is the right answer. Well done. So the religious leader is Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmadiyya. You know, you have this Ahmadiyya community in Islam, quite often considered heretical. And one of the things he came up with is, this is the Rosabal shrine in Kashmir, in Srinagar. And it is believed that it contains the tomb of Jesus Christ. And Yus Azaf is actually Jesus Christ. And these rock carving of his feet show those marks which suggest crucifixion. So very, very interesting story. Ashwin Sanghi wrote a book almost like a Da Vinci Code kind of thing based on this entire story, the Rosabal line. You can go and read about it. Lovely answer there, full answer, but I'm going to give you 5 points for that, unfortunately, team 1. And who answered the other 5? VR squared got that right. Well done. On the pounce, Jesus, stigmata. Oh, you got hold of the wrong part of the thing. Sorry.
Team,
Minus 10 on that.
Write
Team
it
8,
smaller next time. You're misleading us.
Peter Panchali. Okay, you're going to see a video. Okay, this is a New York City venue built in 1932 in an area that is home to some of the largest broadcasting networks, including NBC. It's the world's largest indoor theater with amazing hydraulic stage that could lift to almost 30,000 pounds. So I want you to name the venue. And it was, during World War II, it was actually guarded by the American government because of the elevator's innovative design. It was being used by the military at certain other locations. So what specific locations were these? Okay, let's take a look at the video now.
There's the orchestra pit, which is the closest to the audience, and them going what we call upstage. The next one is elevator 1, then we have elevator 2, and then we have elevator 3, which is furthest from the audience. Our elevators are 80 feet wide, so they're quite sizable, and they can go up to 13 feet in the air. There are 2 very large poles at either side of the elevator, and there's a hydraulic fluid that goes into the pole, and that pushes the elevator up. And when the hydraulic fluid goes into the ground, into large tanks below stage level, that was what makes the elevator lower to whatever height we want it, depending on the need of each musical number in the show or whatever.
Okay. No one's bouncing, I think, so. No one bounced, isn't it? Okay. Right, team 8, it's all yours. Quickly.
Second part we'll say is ships, aircraft carriers, ships.
Okay.
Ships were there.
And the first part?
It's just called radio house.
Radio house, okay. Team 1.
We'll say first part is Radio City Hall.
Okay.
Basically to put the atomic bombs into the planes, the
Into
elevation.
the planes. Okay, let me try team 2.
First part we say Radio City Hall.
The second part?
Second part, like bombers, the flights.
Flight bombers, congrats all.
Radio City Music Hall, and basically all the sites where the Manhattan Project is happening.
I'm going to close it there. That is a specific name. It's Radio City Music Hall. Okay? Not Radio City Hall or Radio Hall. You didn't say the full thing. I should have asked you. You should tell me. Little bit of bargaining going on there, but a full 10 points, 5 points to congrats all. Take a look at this video. It's absolutely amazing. This is why they were guarding it, because the same elevator system designed by the same people was being used on the US aircraft carriers in World War II. So that's why it was guarded all the time to prevent it from being secrets being stolen. Lovely answering there by someone who said aircraft carriers was a team 8. 5 points to team 8 and 5 points to team 3. That brings us to the end of this round. And maybe we look at the scores if possible. Scores are ready? Okay, can we project that on screen, please? Okay, halfway point of the quiz almost, and let's quickly see. Okay, Zifo on 48. There could have been more, but a lot of people kept answering the other half of the question. Close behind Peter Panchali at 37. Congrats all on 34, along with Asad also on 34, so it's still early days. Everyone's kind of closely bunched up. Slightly ahead, Team 1 on Zifo. Let's move on to the middle segment of this quiz. 8 questions, 4 going clockwise, and then we're going to start the reverse rounds with Team 8. So Zifo, They haven't counted your 24 points. You had a? You are at 24. They had a negative. They had a minus 10. So they are on 24. Team 3. Thank you, Team 3. Okay, so this is the score right now. Okay. Can we move to the next round? Yep. Okay, so this is called the grid. 8 questions, 1 for each team. Starting from, we are not doing teams on the lowest score. We're just starting with team 1. So 4 clockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go from 8, 7, 6, 5. You can pick your questions, pounce as usual. So where did the pounce end last? You answered. 1 minute, 1 minute. You answered the last. They answered it. Okay. Team 4, the pounce is going to be with you. No buzzing. Siddhant, there was no pounce on this round. No, sorry, there's no pounce on this round. So feel free, forget it, it's a little more complicated, so no pounces. Team 1, here's the grid, take a look. No, 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 it's starting with team 1. Starting with team 1. No, we're not doing lowest score. Yeah. You have Hypnosis, Double Tongue, 1729, Arabian Night, Cut and Run, Mudra, Worldly Goals, Sartorial Secrets, and the Booker Prize. All very cryptic, so what would you like? Quickly. It's a bit of a crapshoot, really. So, Rajiv, your time is running out. Cut and run. Okay, let's go for cut and run. Okay. This film editing technique creates a powerful psychological and narrative bridge between 2 different shots by linking them through shared visual shapes, motion, or themes. What is this technique called? It's 2 words, 5 letters and 3 letters. And an example is followed by 2 questions. In each case, tell me what is the image that appears next, that although different, is a graphic link to the previous image that you see. So since there are 2, there are 4 and 4. Okay, so it's 12 points in total. Let's take a look at the video. Here is the example. You saw 2, no, 1 black and white and 1 color. In each case, something else happens. What is the images that you see next, which illustrate this film editing technique? And what is the name of this technique? Okay, Zifo says, come, try something. Yeah, right, I think there are pictures. Yeah.
The drain matches the eye.
The drain matches the
watching
eye.
Through the eye hole in the
Okay.
thing, the guy watching through the thing.
quickly. Let's, all of you make up your minds what you'd like to take so that we can move faster.
Sartorial secrets.
Sartorial secrets. Thank you. Let's go to sartorial secrets. 2023, a type of sari with kasuti embroidery and made using a loop interlocking technique called topi teni. 2024, a type of sari that typically has a Nizam border and originates from the Panakala Narasimha Swami temple. 2025, a sari with Madhubani motifs, and 2026, a Kanjivaram sari. What type of sari did Nirmala Sitharaman wear while presenting the budget in 23 and 24, marked in blue? And what politically motivated reasons did netizens claim that informed her choice of sari every year? Okay, we can go back. Yes.
Can you show the visual?
You want to see the visual? Okay. Okay, Wimby, go ahead.
For the second part, we'll say this. It has to do with what state is going to election so as to sort of persuade the voters.
Yes, 4 points.
First one we'll say Ilkal for Karnataka, and second one we'll say Mangalagiri for Telangana.
Okay, heavy sari shopper. Perfect answer there. Well done. Amazing. Lovely answer, full 10 points. So she picks saris which are going into elections and wears appropriately, hoping to sway at least some voters. You've prepped all the saris in India and come? No. Okay. All right. Are you married? Not yet. Not for trying. Okay, congrats all.
We'll try worldly goals.
Which one? Worldly goals. Okay, let's go with worldly goals. Dejan Stankovic holds a certain FIFA World Cup distinction. What is the record? And how do these 3 dates connect to the record? You see the 3 dates there, 27th April 1992, 4th February 2003, and 3rd June 2006. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
He's played at the FIFA World Cup for 3 different countries.
Okay.
And those are the years of formation of those countries.
Absolutely right. Well done. 3 different countries. Unusual. He's the only player to represent 3 differently named nations at FIFA World Cup. And those are the dates of formation of those countries. You can see they're all next to each other. Yugoslavia, Serbia, Montenegro, and Serbia itself. Full 10 points. Well done, Abid. 10 points to congrats all on Team 3. Team 4, what would you like to pick? After this, we will switch to Team 8. We're going reverse rounds.
We'll do Booker Prize.
Booker Prize, okay. Let's take a look at Booker Prize. There have been 3 occasions when the Booker Prize win was tied. The most recent was in 2019, with both winners breaking records. How did each winner, A and B, create a record? So I want you to give a name and a record for each of them. One winner ties with another writer, C, for the most nominations, which is 6, with only Salman Rushdie ahead with 7 nominations. So which was this woman? No, forget that. That's a typo. So these are helpful visuals. Okay. Yes, Sanya, go ahead. Say something.
So just correct me if I'm first is Margaret Atwood.
Mm-hmm.
She won third time. Okay. Okay, you need the name and the record.
Yeah.
I think Margaret Atwood. Oh, okay, okay. The only sequel to have won the Booker.
Okay.
Bernadine Evaristo is B, and she's the first, the youngest winner.
Okay.
And C is. We'll say C is Iris Murdoch.
Okay. And I need you to identify only C. So, okay, C doesn't need anything else. So, 4 points for saying Iris Murdoch for C. That's team 4 gets 4 points. The other 2 are still open. I haven't said anything. They said Margaret Atwood and most wins. And I think this is sequel, and then I think for the next one you said Bernadine Evaristo, and you said she's the youngest. Okay. Caveat attempter. Go ahead. Quickly. Everyone keep your answers ready. No.
We'll say it's Evaristo and Atwood. We'll say Atwood is the oldest woman to win.
4 points. Atwood is, can you hold the mic closer to you? Everyone
Oldest woman to win.
Atwood is the oldest woman to win at 79 years old. 4 points to you.
And Evaristo is the youngest woman to win that.
Youngest woman to win. Okay. Valuable 4 points left for the middle image B.
Which is the second one is Chimamanda Adichie and youngest woman to win.
Okay. VR squared.
Evaristo and the first black woman to win.
Is the right answer. Well done. Bernadine Evaristo was the first black woman to win the Booker Prize. So these are the 3 remarkable ladies. Margaret Atwood is the oldest author ever to win at the age of 79. And of course, you already got the answer. Okay, no worries. Okay. Siddhant has been told to hurry up. Okay, so the other 2 were Bernadine Evaristo, who was the first black woman to win. And then, of course, Iris Murdoch ties with Margaret Atwood for 6 nominations. Okay, so that was it. We have a couple more left, so let's go. Yes, 8, team 8. We start the reverse round, so let's go.
Okay, Mudra.
Mudra, okay. Let's see what Mudra is. The Dinka are an agro-pastoralist ethnic group in South Sudan from a region in the angle formed by the Blue Nile and the White Nile, a sort of island and one of Sudan's 18 states. Now, they are known for being very hospitable and enjoy being photographed, often posing in the manner that you see in the picture, okay, to visually represent something that is important to their lives and that is dear to their soul. So I want you to name this island from where the Dinka originate, and what are they representing in the photos? Okay, let's take a look at the picture. You can see them, no? And the map shows that area. Okay. Okay, quickly. Teammate. Quickly. Okay, I'm going to
We'll
pass
say,
you.
No, island is Jazira.
Island is Jazeera. Okay, that will get you 6 points.
Okay.
from which you get Al Jazeera, which basically means island. The photograph. Take a look. Let's quickly.
Cows, zebu cows.
Zebu cows.
Yeah.
And what are those things?
Horns.
The horns, absolutely right. Well done, well done. I had to pull, it's like pulling teeth, but they got it right. Well done. It's either the
The
horns or
Dinka
their
people of
favorite
South
cattle.
Sudan are amongst the tallest in the world. Over 2 meters is not uncommon.
The place Gazira and the Dinka and their favorite way of posing for photographs. Let's go back to the grid, Siddhant. Okay. Team 7.
We'll try hypnosis.
Hypnosis, okay. Let's take a look at hypnosis. Pink Floyd's 1975 album release, Wish You Were Here, with artwork by Hypnosis, had a distinctive packaging to represent the theme of absence. In 2025, to commemorate the 50th anniversary of this, they temporarily replaced all their iconic album art on streaming services to match this 1975 packaging. So what was the distinctive look? And fans use these temporary album covers to create AI album art. So how do they do that? And I'm going to show you 2 AI images courtesy ChatGPT. And let's take a look at the picture. So all these, can we go next? Yeah. So the top 2, I've labeled it for you. The bottom 2, I've given you some clues. One says parliamentary lingo, the other says Metazoa kingdom. So what are these 2 albums which AI has created? Okay, album cover art. Take a good look and then I'm going back to the question. Yep. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to come up with an answer because we need to sprint a little bit now. How do they create? You tell me an answer, then we'll figure out what the answer is. Yeah, go ahead, please. You want to see the bigger pictures? Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, we start with C. The 2 albums are Division Bell and Animals.
We'll give you points, 4 points. Division Bell and Animals.
The distinctive look is that they were all on fire because in Wish You Were Here as well, there is a man who is shaking the hands of another person who's on fire.
Okay.
So similarly for all the other album art, it matched this by things being on fire.
Okay, that's what they did. And the B, any idea?
And they used
Okay, I'm passing
used
you.
ChatGPT to
Let's try 6, team 6.
So the distinctive look is instead of 2D images, they were shown as 3D images.
2D to 3D, okay.
And fans used them as inspiration and fed in other 2D album covers to convert them into 3D images.
Lovely guessing, not quite the right answer, but team 5, let's see what you do with this.
Okay, so the distinctive look is created by the negative space, right?
Okay.
So the artwork is formed by the colors emanating from CD when light is falling on it.
Okay, that's the B part.
That's the A part.
Okay, and the B?
And B, we are going to guess is the 2D to 3D. Yeah.
Okay. Team 4.
I think the distinctive look was, it didn't have any words, like, so there was no text on so it was just the cover, so you don't have Pink Floyd or Wish You Were Here.
Okay.
And how fans used it is because I think once you do that, the copyright goes away and you can
Create AI images. Nice try, very well done. Team 3. Not quite the answer.
So for the second part, we'll say that they just took pictures of the actual thing, like for example, a picture of a pig to create this
Okay,
hair.
and the first part? Okay, I'm going to pass you. Team 2.
See, this cover did not have any sort of imagery. It was just the text, and that was used as a prompt. So similarly, Animals and Division Bell names were given as a prompt to AI to create that art without any imagery as a basis.
And the distinctive look, what was that? What did you say first?
It's just text. There's no imagery at all. It's just.
I'll give it to you. That's very well done. So it was nothing on it. It was just black wrappers with text written by the band to describe what the cover was originally. This is how the album Wish You Were Here was presented in 1975. Okay, because the cover looked a little disturbing also, and things of alienation, etc. So they did. So to celebrate the 50th anniversary, they put all their covers in the same kind of wrapping, and they put little text descriptions of what it is. Like, for example, 2 giant metal faces in a field. That's the original cover. So fans used that as an AI prompt to create images, and that's how they came up with a whole lot of new album covers. These are descriptions by Pink Floyd. Very nice answer. That's 8 points to you. And question to Team 6. Go ahead. Let's go back to the grid. Okay, 3 left.
We'll take double tongue.
Double tongue, okay. This leader, who was the first Chinese to practice Western medicine in Macau, introduced the prefix Tongqi, which means shared will, as a formal term of respect, which is still used by the Communist Party of China. In the late 80s, Hong Kong activist and columnist Michael Lamb gave it an equally respectful, informal reinterpretation that has become commonplace. This has resulted in the 2 meanings, formal and informal, coexisting, sometimes awkwardly. Who introduced this word Tongqi, and what are the 2 meanings? Okay, Team 6. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we'll say the first.
A little louder, please. Yeah.
Part A, we'll say, is Sun Yat-sen.
Yes, Sun Yat-sen, 4 points. Dr. Sun Yat-sen.
And
so they still use it, the Communist Party uses it, so what is the English word, which we know it by?
Okay, one is doctor.
Doctor.
And the other, we'll say, is foreigner.
Foreign.
Foreigner.
Fond.
Foreigner.
Foreigner, okay.
White
right.
man.
Doctor and foreigner, okay. Caveat attempter? No, it's going this way. Its reverse rounds have started. Yeah, correct. Team 5. Team 5.
So one means, like judge.
Judge.
My honor, something like that. And the second one is my lover.
Second
lover,
one is?
Lover.
Lover, okay. Team 4. Yeah.
Yeah, so the first one basically means the same thing as comrade, which is in the same sense as...
Yes, the first one means comrade, yes.
And the second one is like a respectful way to address a gay person instead of using a slur.
Absolutely right, well done, well done. So the word Tongqi can be interpreted, as you can see there, same will or goal, so comrade as in the Chinese Communist Party, but it also means same spirit, which is therefore used by the LGBT community as well. Lovely answer there from Team 4, beautiful answer. You got 8 points off that, and the last of this round coming to Team 5, you got 2 options there. Pick one.
Yeah, we'll take 1729.
1729, okay. Okay, you're going to see a video and you're going to tell me who is talking on her podcast about the letter that changed mathematics. For what accolade was she in the news just last month? And what is the paradoxical answer to the problem she poses in the end? Or you can tell me what is the mathematical technique called. The mathematical technique is 2 words, okay? Let's take a look at the video.
Today I want to talk to you about, and I don't think this is an exaggeration, one of the most important pieces of paper in the history of mathematics. There were like a couple of bits in it that sort of, I feel like I've been struggling to understand myself for a number of years. So him and Littlewood go back into the waste paper basket and they get this letter out of the bin and they start to go through it. Contained within it are these like little ideas, these little like mathematical secrets, some of which Hardy knew that the rest of the world didn't know, and some of which were even beyond what Hardy himself thought that was possible. And I should tell you, some of the like crazy things that appear in this letter are that if you add up 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 all the way to infinity, you get...
Okay. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus all the way to infinity, you get something, okay? So who is the lady?
This is Hannah Fry.
Hannah Fry gets you 4 points.
The paradoxical answer is -1 by 12.
-1 by 12.
And the accolade is she got like a Best Science Communicator award in...
I need a name. Not getting the last bit, just at the tip of your tongue.
Ramanujam Prize.
Okay, Ramanujam Prize. But 8 points to team 5. If you add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 all the way to infinity, you end up with -1 by 12, very oddly, very paradoxical. That's called the Ramanujam summation. And that's Hannah Fry describing it. What was the name of the award she won?
Leelavati Prize.
The Leelavati Prize. I think that's what you are missing, the Leelavati Prize. And that brings us to the end of this round. And who answered Leelavati Prize? Team 4. Okay. Can we look at the scores now? Is it possible? You want the audience one? You want Arabian Nights. Okay. Oh, the scores are come. We'll do Arabian Nights a little later. Okay. Zifo on 60, Asad on 50, Peter Panchali just behind on 49, and 1 mark less than that as Wimby, and then 39 caveat attempter, 37, little spread out, but all amazingly quite bunched up. Anything can happen. So let's move on with the anti-clockwise round now. And then we go to the buzzer. We just have 8 questions and the buzzer, so let's zip out a bit. I want to close this fairly rapidly, so let's everyone be a little more alert. You get more questions. Who answered the previous one? Here, team 4. So team 3, yours coming up. Okay, 2 pounces again, so all of you, it's starting there. Team 3, team 3. But pounce is open, so everyone can try. Team 3, go ahead. Team 3, yeah. Let's continue. What happened? Ah, okay. What is the name of this artwork by Banksy, punning on the fact that this note has been altered? And what practical business purpose does this serve the artist? So for the practical business purpose, you must tell me, give me a little description of what exactly, how exactly it is used. So Banksy is the one who does all these interesting cryptic drawings on walls and things in UK and everywhere else. No one really knows who he is. No one's pouncing, so team 3, go ahead. So think of, it's been altered. What is the word for that? And then you can pun on it. It's been altered. There is a word for that in currency notes. When you alter a note, there's a word for that. And if you pun on that, you get this. When you alter a note, a currency note, it's called something. So if you pun on that word, you'll get the name of this artwork. Okay, I need an answer now quickly, please. Yeah.
We'll go for the second part. So basically, you can't really deface a banknote. It's an official document, so you're liable for punishment. So
Little closer, yeah.
you can't deface a banknote.
Okay.
You are liable for punishment.
Okay.
So this, because since he's indicating that's not an actual banknote that he's working on, so this is how he sort of escapes being punished.
Okay, this is how he escapes being punished.
No.
And that is which part? Second part. And the first part?
Deface with D-I, deface.
Correct. Deface is D-I face because the Lady Diana there. That's well done. That gives you your 5 points. It's a die-faced or a defaced tenor.
I'll say it acts like a visiting card or business card. He leaves it very paint so that people know that this is Banksy who's done
No,
it.
it's not a visiting card.
So it's basically to authenticate his works. So
Okay.
he tears it and gives one half to the over. So the other person who has it can.
So you tear it and you give one half of the note and I keep the other half.
So
Brilliant answer. Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant answer. This is what he does. So if you buy a Banksy work, you get a certificate like this with one half of the note tone. They keep the other half so the two can be matched as a certificate of authenticity. Hemu is interested in art, so she's quickly taken a photograph. Okay. All right. So brilliant answer by Jayakanthan here on team 1. 5 points to you. Next question to, where were we? Team, if you're going reverse. We're going to, no. You are the guy. So team 2. Team 2. We are going to end this with team 4. Okay? Yeah, team 2. Go ahead. The teleprinter evolved in the early 20th century, pioneered by scientists on both sides of the Atlantic. An early coding system of 5 on-off signals to represent characters was invented by which French engineer? He lives on as a symbol or a unit representing the number of times a signal or a symbol in a communication channel changes per second. The perforated holes in the teleprinter paper tape inspired which iconic logo created in 1965 of a service that relied heavily on the machine? So congrats, all has buzzed, and quickly writing it. Very short answers. Yeah, they are done. You want a picture? Let's take a look at the picture there. I'll give you 10 seconds and you can come up with something. Yes, team 2. Quickly. 7:30 is cut off. So
First part will say is BAUD, B-A-U-D.
B-A-U-D, okay, that's right, I'll accept that.
Second part will say Reuters. Reuters.
Reuters, well done. All of you have seen the Reuters logo, you will see those little dots, okay? Those are the teleprinter dots, okay? They started as a communication, etc., etc. Lovely answer there from team 2. Nice big round of applause for him, well done. And that's the baud rate after Bordeaux, okay? Okay, so, and you pounced, you wrote Hertz. Oh, unfortunately, -10 to team 3. Got that? Team 2, your question coming up. Isn't it this? They just answered that? Okay, team 1. Okay, go ahead. Woodrow Wilson played a big role in the Treaty of Versailles. So here are 2 quotes by Woodrow Wilson about his making a case for the US joining World War I. Still holds today. A war to end all wars. I'm sure all of you heard that, but it was actually a quote by an English novelist to make the case for England entering World War I. There's an unintended clue in the sentence also, if you care to look at it. What was the other quote made in 1917 in a speech requesting Congress to declare war against Germany to justify American entry into World War I? This one has been used by several US presidents even till today. Okay? So the second part, if you give me a ballpark quote, that's fine. Okay? Some keywords is good enough. No one's bounced, so you can go ahead. Think of excuses or things presidents make to join several of their wars, whether it is Vietnam, Iraq, everywhere else. I said, Vietnam and then Iraq, several places the US goes in. Generally, they make one statement, okay, requesting Congress to declare war. Yep, go ahead.
For the first part, we are saying H.G. Wells.
Is the right answer. The World War, War of the Worlds, yes, H.G. Wells, 5 points.
And the second one,
What do you think?
To protect US interests.
To protect US interests. No. Very nice. Okay, let's see.
Like they said, US is the leader of the free world, and that's why.
Leader of the free world. Okay. Not leader of the free world.
Land of the free?
Not land of the free.
Protector of democracy.
That is the one. That's the one. US is, they forget the leader of the free world. The world must be made safe for democracy. So let's go to Vietnam, let's go to Iran, let's go to Iraq, let's go everywhere else as well. Lovely answer there. Was that a guess? Was that a guess? Oh, you just said it? Okay, well done. You get yourself a very useful 5 points, Team 6. And next question coming to Team 8. Yeah. Team 8. It's going to end on Team 4. Okay, Team 4, take a look. In India, the traditional size for what cultural object is based on the Ana system. The object is used for adornment or religious reasons. You have some workings there. Why is it called the Ana system? Now here, I would like you to note two things in the chart. Those little, like it's not 2.2, 2.4, it's 2-2, 2-4, 2-6, etc. And if you want to work out something, look at 2.8 and 2.16, it's easier to figure out. It is a range. The size of something. You can see the size and you see inner diameter. Just think of something that comes to your mind first. Don't complicate things. Okay, and I need an answer now. Say.
Okay, we'll. Okay.
There are people waiting there to answer.
Okay.
Come.
Right. Sacred thread for the first part.
The thread.
Yeah.
Okay, the sacred thread.
Anna system, because it's 16 annas make a rupee. So if you stitch it from 2 to 216 is 2 inch to 3 inch. So 1 inch gets covered by 16. That's why the Anna system bases the rupee.
Okay, I'll give you 5 points for that. That was the more difficult part. And let's ask, because the 16 is based on the Anna system, the calculations. That's how you get 2.5, etc. Okay. They got tripped on the easier part. They said sacred thread.
Mangal Sutra?
Huh?
Mangal
Kama Sutra.
Mangal Sutra.
Mangal Sutra, okay.
These would be bangles.
These would be bangles, is absolutely right. So all of you may know the size of bangle. You ask for a 2-2, 2-4. This is how it's worked out. It's based on the Anna system. So for example, if you take 2.4, it is 2 and 4 divided by 16, like 16 annas a rupee. So they use that same system, and that's how you get the working of these sizes. Okay? So that's how you calculate bangle size in India. Okay, very well done. Team 7, you got that right. And your own question coming up. Okay? Next. Okay. This is the opening of a 1975 recital in Germany, whose recording was beset by a multitude of problems, including a faulty piano. The recording went on to become the best-selling Team 6, but your own question coming up. Okay, what is the symbol derived from the 1954 Hague Convention, and what is its specific purpose here? We have some bigger pictures on the next slide. Zifo will be done in exactly 10 minutes. No one's bounced, so go ahead. What is the symbol? I'll tell you it has 2 words, okay? It's a 2-word answer. And what is its purpose? Did you show the bigger pictures? Okay. Yes, it has a specific name. It's a 2-word name. Okay, quickly.
Okay, we'll say the specific purpose is to indicate that this is a hospital or a school building or something like that. Therefore, do not bomb.
Okay.
And the name of the symbol is do not bomb symbol.
Do not bombs. Okay. All right. Not a hospital or a school building.
Yeah. So peace diamond is the name of the symbol, and specific purpose is this is a World Heritage Site, so do not bomb here.
That is the second part. Well done. 5 points. But still going. What is the name of the symbol? It's to prevent enemy airstrikes on these heritage monuments. This is in Iran, actually.
It's a blue hourglass.
Blue hourglass. Well done. Congrats all.
Blue diamond.
Blue diamond. It's closed down long ago.
Blue kite.
Blue?
Kite.
Blue kite. Good guess. Which blue would you like to try?
Lozenge. Blue lozenge.
Blue lozenge. No, not the blue lozenge. Team 8.
Blue carpet.
Blue carpet. To fly in the air. No.
Blue kite.
Blue?
Kite.
Blue kite. I think they said kite. That is yours. Audience? To protect it, what do you need? A shield. A blue umbrella is a good chance also. Okay. That's Ruskin Bond. Okay, this is called the UNESCO Blue Shield. Okay, you get it all around the world and in places where there's conflict, and they put it on top to prevent enemy strikes. Okay. 2 more questions of this quiz, and then we have a quick buzzer, and that's it. Okay, and then we'll see the scores at the end of these 2. Team 5. This superhero was created for the Baltimore Gas and Electric and later appeared in a Marvel comic telling kids what to do at the slightest whiff of danger of a gas leak. What is this 2-word name, 7 and 9 letters, referencing the harmless is intensely smelly sulfur compound used as a utility gas odorant? If you recite a famous American poem from the first line, you'll get the answer. The second part, mining is the only other industry to use odor warning with any frequency. What is the use of the odor wintergreen or methyl salicylate in mine ventilation systems? So those are the 2 parts. All of you are familiar with the gas at home and you know how it smells. What causes that smell? Because cooking gas at home is odorless. This compound has been added so that you know that there's a gas leak happening. What is that compound? So they created a little superhero for it as well, to educate kids. Okay? Okay, VR Square has written quickly.
So the first
One sec. Yeah. Writing something. Okay, right. Caveat attempter, go ahead. Yes, caveat. Quickly.
So first part is O Captain, Mer Captain.
Oh, Captain Mer, I will give you Captain Mer Captain. Yes, well done. Good guess.
And second one is warning against imminent explosions. Don't come out.
Imminent explosions don't come out. Okay.
In mines, the danger is carbon monoxide, which is odorless. So our guess is that the fresh air which is being pumped down the mine shaft has wintergreen included. So when you stop smelling wintergreen, you know something is wrong.
Okay, when you stop smelling wintergreen, you know something is wrong. Okay. Congrats all.
Okay. Salicylates basically burn if it touches your skin. So that plus the smell of
Warns people. Okay, no. Let's try team 2.
We'll guess wintergreen reacts with methane in the mines.
It doesn't react with that. No. And team 1. Quickly.
So wintergreen has a sharp smell. Yeah. So wintergreen has a very sharp smell.
Okay.
So it's used to mark areas which you're forbidden to go. You shouldn't be going. So when it's
You're forbidden to go.
Yeah, something is punctured and leaking. You know that it's wintergreen. You should avoid the.
Okay. No, not that. Team 8. Yes.
If there is carbon monoxide in the mines, carbon monoxide probably interacts with wintergreen and takes.
No, it doesn't do that. That was yours. Okay. Audience. Oh, wait. One more team. Okay, please. Lady Gaga, come on.
So we'll say something like this compound is heavier than air, so it's the only one that will
No, it doesn't sink to the ground. No. Okay. Are we done? Yes. Not because eyes are burning, no. Safe? It is safe to go, not the other way around. Okay, wintergreen, when you have noxious things, everyone has to clear the area, and then they will pump wintergreen when the damage is done and people go. It's safe to go because it has a very fragrant smell, like you said. It is just the opposite of what you had said. Okay, so that's nice. So it's used as an all-clear odor to signal that the emergency is over. Mercaptan is the sulfur compound. So the famous poem is, of course, "Oh Captain, my Captain." So you got negatives for that. Okay, -10 to team 7. Who said Mercaptan? Yeah, +5 to team 5. And that's it. Yeah, your question coming up. Okay. The last one, and then we have this quick buzzer, and then we are through. We'll see the scores after this question. Okay. Team 4, the last. A pseudo-biological concept that influenced recruitment in the British Indian Army was introduced by colonial officers after their bad experiences in 1857. It also had an effect in the sporting world starting in the early 20th century that also saw the founding of a national sporting body in 1925 by Lieutenant Colonel Charles Eckford Luard. So the question is, what was this pseudo-biological concept that the British were thinking about? And secondly, what was its effect that was famously inquired about by Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1974? It resulted in the resignation of someone also. It resulted in the resignation of someone who got upset by it. It resulted in the resignation of someone who got upset by what she asked. I told you it had an effect in the sporting world starting in the early 20th century. That effect, Indira Gandhi asked about it. And someone got upset and they resigned. Yeah, go ahead. No one's bouncing. So, team 4. Don't go into all that. Just tell me what was this effect.
So the concept was the concept of martial races, that there are certain races who
Yes,
are good at
that
war.
will give you 5 points. The concept of martial races.
And we are guessing for the second, why Indira Gandhi asked, why are so many hockey players Sikhs or Sardars? And someone got
and someone got upset and resigned. Lovely answer. Lovely answer. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's the answer. So it's a martial race theory that certain races or communities in India are martial communities. Sikhs, Gurus, Punjabi Muslims, Hindu Jats, Dogras. That's why you have all these regiments in the army. okay, which is not exactly true. And therefore, because they introduced all these military players into the hockey teams, there were a lot of Sikhs who joined the Indian hockey team. So Indira Gandhi had asked the president of the Indian Hockey Federation, why are you choosing so many Sikhs in the Indian hockey team? And that man got upset and he resigned. Okay? So it's about the prevalence. That's why so many Sikhs are there in the Indian hockey team, because it originated from the military practice of it. Okay. So that's almost done with our quiz. Let's see what's happening. We have a consequential buzzer, so let's see the scores. All right, Zifo is just holding on with 70. Asad is on 60. Wimby on 58. And then we have everyone about 5 points away, 54, 49, 44. Okay, so things really boil down to this set of connects. Audience, please keep quiet for this if you know it, so let the teams have a try. Siddhant, can we go? So this is the same like we did earlier. 6 questions. You have to guess the connection from 4 progressive clues. Only the first 2 fastest teams on the buzzer will get a chance. Of course, whoever buzzes second will hope that the first team got it wrong. Points will be as shown on the slide. Scorers, are you okay? Same thing like we did earlier. This is the last round. Yes. Huh? Yeah, 6 questions. Okay, let's move to the first of these. Audience silence, please. Audience. So the first one for +8, -8, what is the connection? I can tell you this is a generic photo, okay, not someone specific. Okay, the second. Okay, let's see who pressed first. Ziphosis.
These are the 4 parts of the joke or the goddess. So the joke falls the Raja Rani Rocket Lady.
Raja Rani Rocket and?
Roarer.
Roarer. Okay, let's take a look at the other 4. Okay. Go a little slower. Yeah. So the 4 cascades of the joke falls and someone's establishing their lead by that. Okay, by another 10 points. Well done. Raja, Rani, Rocket and the Roarer. Okay. Next one. You got it on 7. So +7 you got. Right. Okay. Ready? Here's the first. Take a look at what that is. Second. Third. Oh, okay. Congrats all.
These are things on top of trophies, like the Calcutta Cup has an elephant on the trophy.
And what has this?
Sudhirman Cup has the Borobudur.
Let's take a look. Well done. 7 points. These are elements on top of sporting trophies, unusual things. The Sudhirman Cup for badminton has the Borobudur on top of it. The Calcutta Cup for rugby has an elephant. The Wimbledon, of course, has the pineapple. And the man with the checkered flag carefully positioned is the Borg Warner trophy for the Indianapolis 500 as well. Lovely answering there. Good pick. Team 3 got themselves 7 points also. Let's move on to the third one. Okay. Next. The third. Okay, let's see who pressed first. One sec.
South American,
Assad.
South American countries.
What about South American countries?
How they get their names.
How they get there? Can you explain these?
Silver is Argentina.
Silver is Argentina.
Equator is Ecuador.
Ecuador. And can we have the last one, please?
No.
Bolivar, and Land's End is Chile. Okay, Chile means Land's End. Okay, so these, yeah, can we have the answer? So these are all the South American countries and how they get their names. Okay, Chile, Argentina, Ecuador, and Bolivia. And you got that, I think you got 7 on that? 6 on that. Well done. You got 6 points on that. And let's go on to the next one. Okay. Okay, not sure. Let's see what comes up next. Oops, okay. And someone has buzzed. VR square. Yes.
They all played Sherlock Holmes.
They all played Sherlock Holmes. So you get -7. And who pressed next? I think we had only 2 names there first. Wimby, yes.
They've all played Watson.
They've all played Dr. Watson, not Sherlock Holmes. Varun Rajiv tripped up on the last bit. Okay, these are all the people who played Dr. Watson in various portrayals of Sherlock Holmes. Nigel Bruce, Lucy Liu, Jude Law, and Martin Freeman. Well done. Points to Wimby. Just 1 minute, please. Can we have a look at the scores? We have only 2 more questions left in the quiz. And things are a little tight. Okay. Zifo is still there. Asad is caught up with 66. Just 1 point behind Wimby on 65. Okay. 2 questions left. 16 points to go. Let's take a look at the next set. No one's going for this. Siddhant, show the next one. Okay, so let's wait here and see who's pressed first. I think Asad pressed first. Let's take a look at the score. Can we have the list? Yes, Asad, go ahead.
Maruti cars.
Maruti cars it is, yes. Maruti cars. Let's take a look at all these Maruti cars. I'm sorry, we ran out of ideas for 800. There's an obscure Chinese movie by that name, but anyway. Okay, so these are for Espresso, Alto is the voice, Swift, 800. Okay, nice points there. Okay, so last minute sprint by Sanya and team. Okay, let's see what happens next. Wait 1 minute, let's take a look at the scores. This is getting too tense. Ziphosis, just relax. All of you have got your hands on this, okay? Everyone's got hands on hands, okay, good. All right, all set. Let's go with the last one. Even I've forgotten what it is. Let's see. Ooh.
All played Helen of Troy.
All played Helen of Troy is not the answer. I know you can just go for it now. You've got nothing to lose. Okay, let's reset the buzzer 1 minute, please. Just 1 sec. Is it reset? Okay, right. Next clue. It's an interesting Helen of Troy because I think even Christopher Nolan wouldn't have gone so far as to cast. See what the list shows. I don't know who pressed first. Lady Gaga, yes.
Birds.
Birds, how?
Sheryl Crow, Aaron Finch.
Okay, and then what comes next?
Robin Hood.
And?
Johnny Depp.
And that brings us to the end of this quiz. Thank you so much. I hope all of you had a wonderful time. And please do stay back. We have a quick prize ceremony. I'm sorry we couldn't go through the audience questions. We'll keep it for next year. There's a little trouble with the app and software, etc. Please stay on. And over to you, Maria, to take over for the prizes.
what a fabulous game it is, and we have witnessed how the stage has been under pressure for the past few hours. And now it's time to crown the winners of this evening. I invite Ms. Hemu Ramaya, founder of Landmark. Ms. Hemu. So now I invite Mr. Anand Lakshmi Narayanan, Chief Marketing Officer, Zifo, to recognize the winners of the evening. Let's start with our second runner-up. The team Wimby is secured second runner-up of the evening. So the team members are Srinath Bashyam, Vinod Sanjay and Pritham. Congratulations, team. Let's give a big round of applause for the team Wimby. Once again, congratulations, team. Moving on to the first runner-up, team Azad Serious Minded Quizzers. The team members are Adish, Ashwath and Sanya. Sanya is also the member of winning team last year. So give a big round of applause for the team Azad Serious Minded Quizzers. And finally, the champions of the evening, the winners and now to the winners of the evening. The winner of Zifo Open Quiz 35th edition is Zifosis. The team members are Rajiv, Jayakam and Swaminathan. Congrats, team. For the one last time, let's put your hands for Zifosis. For the team Zifosis. Thank you, Anand. As we now come to the end of the 35th Zifo Open Quiz, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who made this event possible. To Dr. Naveen Jayakumar and Siddhant, thank you for another unforgettable quizzing experience. To our participants, thank you for bringing your energy, enthusiasm and competitive spirit. Thank you all. And to our volunteers, thank you for working tirelessly behind the scenes. To eventures and unusuals, thank you for consistently helping create the unique Zifo experience we all cherish. And finally, thank you to every person in this auditorium, because a quiz isn't made memorable by questions alone. It is made memorable by the people who show up, participate, cheer, learn, and celebrate together. So we are looking forward to welcome you back to the next year for the 36th edition of Zifo Open Quiz. Until then, keep learning, keep questioning, keep staying focused. And I'm signing off for the day. Bye-bye everyone, safe travels, good night. Thank you all. still waiting for you for the sound bite. So the volunteers of Zifo, please come near the stage. All the volunteers of Zifo, like, kindly come near the stage for the group photo. Ziphosis.